Hello, everybody. This is Elemental Hilary at Hilary's elementsofhealth.com. It is August 10th, Monday, and I'm going to do a daily oracle reading for today. I'm pretty brief. I just give you a feeling of the energies for each group of people. We do daily guidance. Leos right now, because that's their birthday time. We'll be moving to Virgo pretty soon, and I also do Lightworkers, Spiritual Seekers, Twin Flames, General Romance, Individual Health, and World Health. Okay, so how are you doing? I am a psychic oracle and energy worker, and I love to process your beliefs and emotions, and this is a really good time for it. We still have Lionsgate energy. Okay, I'm going to put you here. And today we have, through the eyes of the Soul Oracle, the Faeries Oracle. You can tell I've used that one for a while. The Druid Animal Oracle. And Druid Craft Tarot. If you guys ever feel the need to send me some new cards, I do have a wish list on Amazon, and the link is below. In the description. Okay, so let's do today, I think, for daily guidance, let's do Faeries Oracle. It's pretty hot here. I don't know about where you are, but the energy's starting to level out for me. A little bit more normal. A little bit emotional still lately, which I think is true of a lot of people. Okay. So, for daily guidance today, we have the Puck. He is about the good and the bad and the good. Find the juxtaposition of everything. There might be things that you're not expecting today. Let's talk about that in a second. For Leos today, let's draw your card. Leos, don't gossip or say anything bad about people today, okay? This is the Soul Shrinker. He's really not a good energy to invoke. You're shrinking that person's, well, you're actually shrinking your own soul when you do say mean things about people. This is the Glackener. So he is all about like lust and projection, and it's not all as good as you think it is right now, Leo. Okay? So be careful of projecting on the thing that you want, and also saying bad things, saying mean things about negativity about anyone around you today. The daily guidance is the Puck. It's the resolution of paradox. It's a really cool one. I think there's going to be a paradox that resolves for everybody today. And let's see if I can read a little bit more about that, because it's time for the resolution of seeming contradictions and paradoxes in situations. Someone or some part of the situation is cloaked in confusion, and our muddled thoughts must be stripped away, revealing truth. We just need to think about it. The information we need is now available to us. That's pretty cool. And as soon as we have that burst of insight and get it, it's time for us to make changes based on our newly clear understanding. That is pretty awesome. Truth coming out today. Okay. Let's use some Druid Animal cards for Lightworkers and Spiritual Seekers today. Lightworkers. Ooh, you got the snake. That is super transformation. Lightworkers, you're going through an awesome transformation that's going to enable you to help the world and people in it more easily. Okay. And Spiritual Seekers. The Goose. Let's look that one up because I don't know this one as well. I think it has to do with parenting. So if you're a spiritual seeker, you know, my guru's guru had a book about sacred child rearing, about how to rear children with consciousness. It's something to look into. There are some writings about it out there. And the adder, or the snake, for Lightworkers. Transformation, healing, and life energy. Lightworkers, you've got to heal so you can heal others more. The more you heal, Lightworkers, the more efficient you are at healing others. The more direct your energy will just go to what is needed. And the goose for spiritual seekers is about vigilance, parenthood, and productive power. Use your power productively. A goose doesn't like just sit around. They're a powerful bird. They do make their voices heard, don't they? But use your power productively and use your awareness to parent. And that could be, if you're not parenting children, it could be parenting your own inner child. It could be parenting a project or a work thing, or even your friends around you. Maybe somebody in your life needs some extra parenting from you. Okay. Let's do, oops, upside down. Let's do, I gotta switch around some upside downs. I thought I had already done that. Probably when I was shuffling. Okay, so let's do Lightworkers and general romance. I like to do general romance lately first, because that gives you the feeling. And confront your opposite polarity in romance. You might need to love your opposite in order to see how it is also you. Because in truth, unity is the only thing that exists. And for twin flames today, arise from the ashes of despair. And that is a dude in there. So I think this is about the divine masculine, but it could be a universal card too. Arise from the ashes of despair. Use your action to arise from the ashes of despair. Let's look that one up further, I think. I was there, and then something happened. Yeah. Huh. Oh, I see. There are two Glastonburys in here. Okay, so twin flames, surrender, feel the pain, and move on. Gather your strength and take up your sword of truth. Cut away what is not needed in your life. In this painting, inspiration comes from the enduring phoenix. Rise like the phoenix out of the ashes. The knight contemplates this while meditating on the best course of action to take. That is happening with divine masculines if you've been tuning into anybody else's channels, for sure. After laying down his sword and approaching the sacred well with humility, the Grail appears to him, offering direction and a new path on the well-worn road to self-realization and enlightenment. Cool. Okay, let's move on to the health. We have not done Druid Tarot yet, right? Oh boy. Okay. This is for individual health. Who is watching? Man, a lot of cards want to come. I'm gonna try to encourage just one right now because we don't really need to do an in-depth reading on Your health. Ooh. Okay, victory card, but upside down. So all that means is that victory is delayed. Okay? Make sure that you are doing what you need to do for yourself health-wise, but that means also mentally, emotionally, energetically. Okay? And victory will be yours. World health. Ooh. This is the leaving card. This is the abandonment, like, I'm getting out of here card. And it's upside down. So, something's coming in. I think this has to do with the souls that have been leaving from coronavirus. I feel like now we're going to have more souls coming in that are light workers. And that we're going to have this massive death thing start to decrease a little bit. What is my take on that? Something to ponder in your own intuition if you're interested in that. If you want to know when we're going to get out of lockdown, because of course everybody really does, don't they? Okay, guys, try contacting me for belief and emotional processing if you want. I can also do chart readings of human design, oracle cards, Vedic astrology, the Enneagram. I can do a lot of like talking to your guides, a lot of readings over the phone as well. Okay? And yeah, I'm not a Western astrologer. I do understand Vedic astrology pretty well. I don't do any like predictions or anything like that. I can tell you themes, which are really helpful, especially if you do the 3 chart reading with me, which is your Vedic astrology, your Enneagram, and your human design. Really shows you a lot of the same themes and what is really, it just proves to you what's really true in your life and what you should, what direction you should take usually. All right. See you tomorrow.